I got to start on track program for the green fish track. You know, more an idea of what's going to be right there. Yeah, you'll see a lot of guys coming and going with today, trying to keep up with the track conditions throughout the race. Make sure you
I'm going to send you the link to the live Facebook and the live YouTube.
Okay. Thank you.
The link.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure you stick around also.
It's just beginning for Martinsville. We wrapped up our NASCAR extended race. And today, 4 o'clock,
I got you on the YouTube.
Oh, you did? What is it? You sent it to me again?
I am the to you. I sent you an I am in world. Did you? Oh.
Hello? Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Are you friends with the police on Facebook?
Oh, I love you.
Lewis Hamilton, the newly crowned 7-time Formula One world champion, has driven some of the most memorable races in the history of the sport. The 2006 GP2 champion announced himself to the world in style after his move to partner world champion Fernando Alonso in the McLaren F1 team. Hamilton racked up some solid practice sessions at the 2000.
What is autism?
Autism is a developmental disability. Autism is a developmental disability.
Difficult disability.
I don't know.
I would say someone that is kind of to themselves, someone that are sometimes afraid of different lights and sounds.
So about 50% of every individual with autism doesn't have a job.
I would assume it's pretty high, but I'm not sure of the exact number, but I'm assuming that's high.
Estimates show that between 70 and 90% of autistic adults are unemployed.
That seems unfair.
Did you know that it was that high? Did you
I
think
did
it would be that high?
not. No.
Yeah.
And that they deserve the same chance as everybody else.
Are we
So
there yet?
maybe 70%? I don't think I know that either.
I think we are.
True or false? Autism is the fastest growing developmental disorder in the United States.
True.
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 People are always able to tell if someone is autistic simply by looking at their physical appearance.
False.
False. False. I would say false.
False.
Autism spectrum disorder affects people of all races, ethnicities, and socioeconomic groups.
True.
I think true.
True.
And the final question is, true or false? 3.5 million people in the United States are on the autism spectrum.
True.
I would probably say true.
True.
True?
True.
And by the way, myself and the entire production crew is on the autism spectrum themselves.
I did not know that. The world can treat people better with autism by treating them like they're normal.
Yay! We're live. Welcome.
Hi! Hello everyone, welcome to our 8th race. Or is it 7th race? I'm pretty sure it's 9th race. 9th race. Jesus! That's a whole lot of races. 9th race.
Yes.
And it's...
Snow track.
What is it?
The peach
Snow Peach.
Or snow peach. Oh.
No, the Snow Peach.
Okay.
Snow Peach. So, well, I'm very happy to announce Mr. Virga Wolf. He's joining us in the commentator spots.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
He actually volunteered last week when we were filming live to come and join us this week.
Yeah.
And this week is especially special to me just because it is April and it is Autism Awareness Month. And I am a mother of a child who has autism.
Aw. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend's child had autism too, so yeah. So yeah, we had a wonderful trailer about it.
Yeah, during the races, you know. There's a lot of, information people don't know, about people with autism.
A lot.
So, like, I had no idea that their unemployment rate was so high. I'm just kind of like, wow. Yeah.
There was actually once a whole, not convention, what's the right word? Presentation by a lady who's autistic, but she's a architect who specializes in high-rise buildings. I think she's from Chicago. So she's like a specialist that goes all over the world for it.
There's the spectrum for autism is very wide, and there's a lot of high functioning people that have autism.
Yes.
There's a lot of misconceptions about autism just as a whole. People automatically assume that it's like, they can't do nothing, they're dumb, they're, and it's, a lot of them are not. They just think differently.
Well, actually, autistic people are ultra smart.
Yeah.
Just in a very different way that many people can't or don't want to understand. Alright. So, today is the 9th race, and I think we have only 3 more to go. Yeah, 12 races total, so we have 3 more races to go. May 23rd is our last race.
Wow. That season flew by, didn't it?
Well, yeah. I joined in a bit late, but
So
yeah.
did I. We went from behind the screens to in front of the screens.
Yeah.
I came in way later than y'all.
Well, you're like our fresh meat here.
Oh no.
Yeah. Don't worry, you don't have to get us coffee or anything like that. Alright, yeah, Noel wants a Slurpee. Alright. Should we do the teams? And the standings? So we get rolling. Because I think Luke said already that spectators, please lower your scripts to 1 script, and drivers have to have 0 scripts. Practice has officially begun.
Luke is the one I think that changed their cars.
So when you are ready, I'll do when you pull them up, I'll do the teams. Because we have a few changes today coming up.
Let me go ahead and pull that up for you.
Thank you. Why is there... Okay, it's gone. Alright, Team LCR with Emmy Blueberry and Little Bear. Then we have Team Hiss. Is it working for you?
Is it?
Noel?
Yeah.
No. I don't see it.
I see it.
That's weird. Hi.
Team
Okay,
S.
so yeah, Team S.
With Millie the Imp as the team manager, and Callie Chiori.
Yeah. Yeah, Callie Chiori is driving, and normally Zach is driving, but today, because Zach has some connection issues, it will be Candy tomorrow. Then Team TSR with Becky Aker and Taylor Arallo. Team Ng with Jack Taylor, aka Black Jack Kowalski, and Moncho Bullet. And Team Black Lagoon Motorsport with Liz Burnett, Saravi, and Ellie Darwin. Then APC Sauber Racing, Achilles Sauber and Edu Velda. And a wonderful manager, Noel.
Yes.
At Tweedledee's Farm with APC as manager and Pablo Bakery and Andres Toro as the drivers. Longfall Racing with Billa Longfall as manager, Morticia Villota and Eli Bennett as the drivers. Aka Autosports, Sonny Burnett Servi and Razi Sorbet with the drivers. And also Team XSR Extreme Sports Racing with Fabian Litton and DJ Valentine as drivers. Now let me see. So there might be a change at Aka Autosports in the lineup, but it's not for sure yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to talk about the standings?
Well, yeah. Why doesn't Verga do the standings?
Alright, I'll do this. I'll do the standings.
Great.
Yeah. In first place, or do you need me to wait a little bit for y'all to show it?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Okay. In first place, Eli Bennett for Long Fall Racing. Second place, who went down one position, Little Bear. In third place, Morticia is in third place. Fourth, Amy Blueberry. Fifth place, Pablo Debriato. Sixth place, Andres Toro. Seventh place, Fabio Lighton. Eighth place, Edu Velde. Ninth place, Taylor. 10th place, Cali. 11th place, Breezy. 12th place, Achilles. 13th place, Razzie. 14th place, Becky. And rounding out the remaining person with the point, with a single point, Eli Darwin in 15th place.
All right.
I'm loving it.
What happened today?
Thank you very much. Yes, we had a very nice change in the lead after last week's race, and Little Bear and Eli are very close there, only 3 points apart, and only 3 races to go. So that's gonna be a very nice head-to-head there with them two. Now,
Outside of the track.
yeah, the track very challenging. Lots of sharp curves, as you see. It's almost an 8, really drunk 8.
Really drunk 8.
Oh, it's a very drunk 8. Yes. We have the second curve already is a 180-degree curve there. You can see the. Well, yeah. No, show the other one with the tire tracks on it. That one's cute. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, the second curve you see is a sharp 180-degree curve after a straight there, and you see the tire tracks going around there. So a lot of people will try to stay in those tire tracks. It's not that easy. I tried driving it. I'm like 2 to 3 seconds below most others. I felt kinda. I swear I'm sober today, but I felt like I was drunk when I was driving.
Yeah, I did see you crashing into the walls earlier. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Just stay in the commentating chair. Just stay in the commentating chair.
Yes. Exactly. I still like doing it.
When I tried driving it, I felt I was getting off more times than I actually wanted to. I wanted to get back into the gas more but I had to lift off in order to keep it onto the track. This track seems very technical and difficult today.
It is, because you have the 180-degree curve in the second curve, then you have this over 90-degree curve as your fourth curve, with you have to super slow down in the you see it already by the drivers while they're practicing. They slow down very much in the second curve, and when going into the fourth curve they have to slow down. Then they have to go across the road, and then just to slow down for another wider drawn 180-degree curve. And then we have this S curve coming up towards the end, where you have to slow down too. Otherwise you'll go off-road or crash into those barrels in the second last curve there.
In the S curve, most drivers can actually almost keep it full throttle. You can almost straight line it as well, but it's those barrels that make it very you have to
they make it
go out a
very
little.
difficult.
Yeah.
And the last curve, you can't go full throttle in the last curve, because if you do, you'll not make it.
Yeah, I totally
slow
agree.
down. Then you have to slow down in the last curve, so it's quite challenging. And the best strategy will, of course, win. Last week, I think Eli did a very good job with planning his pit stops, and that's what got him the first place. Pretty much. I mean, he won by quite a lot, but it was his pit stopping strategy that got him the win there. In this race, we have 40 laps. So 10 less than the last one, but the track is a bit longer, so yeah. It should be about the same. And yeah, I hope the best driver wins. We should be starting with the qualifying. Hmm?
I said, who is the best driver? Dun, dun, dun.
I am.
I think everyone has an equal shot when it comes to this kind of track.
Well, yes, everybody's using the same kind of car.
This track is a lot
You
wider
can.
than the other tracks, so I think.
It is wider, but it is much trickier with the curves. Because especially towards the end, until the last curve, you see everyone is trying to stay pretty much on the inside of the track. To have the shortest way. So it's gonna be quite tough and challenging, and I think
This one's only 40 laps, right? So the race is
yeah,
not going to be that long.
correct. Yeah, but the track is longer. It's a bit longer and much more challenging. I think each lap is about two or 3 seconds longer, judging by the other drivers, not my time, than the last track.
It varies between. I think the shortest time is 24 seconds, but that's coming from like an extremely skilled driver, and the least time excluding, I wouldn't say excluding my time, but the least experienced driver, but this still can get around the track, is probably 29 seconds at most. So this track will be testing a bunch of abilities today, I think.
Yes. Yes, we'll see how it goes. But there is you have those straights where you can speed up, and in some of the curves you have to really slow down. So I think we're gonna see a lot of action and a lot of group hugging, especially in those tight curves. And of course, let's not forget the pit. 2 races ago, I think I already mentioned something about the pit. We had it once before with the pit that it was in a similar manner, but it was towards the end of the race. Now the pit stop is towards the beginning of the race. After the second curve, the sharp 180-degree curve, the tight run, you have the pit stop. So I expect quite a few crashes there in the at the entry to the pit stop. And the exit is very short run, so I don't think anybody is gonna be punished or have a penalty for leaving the pit, because you can draw almost pretty much straight right on the track there. But the entry into the pit is very tricky, and I think we're gonna see a couple of crashes, hip bumps, group hugs, all kinds of stuff.
So I did notice something earlier. I thought
What?
was really, really cool.
Eli changed his name.
No, that's not it. But when the cars go into the pits and into their pit crew, the tires actually disappear and then come back.
Well, yeah, we have a new version of the car.
I was like, oh my god, that's so cool!
Yeah, we have a new version of the car. It's a 1.83 version.
So I definitely want to try and get that on film today. So I might be in the pits a little bit.
Yeah. Who you have there? Who's thumping their tire? Looks like a new ritual. Yeah, looks like a new ritual. Eli humping his tire.
The question is, which Eli we talking about?
Well, there's Eli and there's Ellie.
Oh, I mispronounced Ellie then. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It happens. Get used to it.
Yeah.
Get used to mispronouncing names. We do it on a constant basis.
Okay.
We perfected it. brought it to a new. The tire's disappearing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait, there is. Oh, somebody's leaving the. If you came in on Fabian, he just got into the pit. No, he just left. No, no, he's there. Yes, his tires just disappeared. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yes, the pit crew had the pit crew having to only. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pit crew having to only use the one lug nut right there, the one big giant lug nut in the middle, take the tire off.
Magical.
Now if we only get like if this is gonna replicate like an actual real life world race. Now if we only get the where we get a whole fuel system in and we put a huge tube up against the car and fill it up with fill it up with fuel.
Well, that would be something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's coming up in the new generation.
I hope that comes up in the new generation because that would be extremely cool to watch.
There is I did peek that Luke was having a GP1 next gen car out that he was trying it.
I saw it and it looks a lot like the Formula One car today. As in, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a I wouldn't say bare. It's hard to describe, but it's these cars that you're seeing right now without a huge a cockpit. It's more of a, they call it a halo device. It's a thing to protect them from cars and flying debris that are really big. So yeah, the next gen cars look really fun.
Nice. Alright, Luke just sent out a message that the pit crews are going to be straightened out a bit to prevent drivers from accidentally driving into a pit.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because I've caught myself going into other pits, and I saw one before we went live going into the other pits. Yeah, I saw one go into the pits, basically in the wrong pit stall. But I think that's a good idea. Is what he should. I think that's a good idea of what he's going to do with that.
Okay, guys, my live stream has gotten stuck, so I'm gonna try and close it real fast and bring it back up.
Okay.
So just give us a moment.
You got a moment.